What should Israel be number one at? Only spirituality. Only. This is what subconsciously all the nations of the world are demanding from it. To simply show everyone, and specifically now in our time, the way to the true great achievements that mankind can come to. But what can Israel really show the world? True, because we're engaged in industry, trade, all these things. True. And this is what takes our mind off doing other things, or is it in addition to what we're doing? No, this should be the main thing. The entire nation has to be directed only at that. Let's put it this way. We have to sell. What are we good at? What are we special in? Let's take, as a startup, the method of human correction. The correct method for human development that suits nature. There's nothing better. Let's develop this startup and sell it to everyone. To sell it for money. Like we do. In a healthy, egoistic way. Why not? And you'll see how the world will buy it. So you're saying to use the Jewish qualities we have, like greed and success and trade and everything. Everything. Otherwise, we won't have the drive. Right? No fuel. But this is what we have to do. Everything else just points at how much we're going in the other direction, and this will cost us dearly. Now, what is this product, the method of correction according to the laws of nature? If we don't go in this direction, then all our other success will only cause the rise of anti-Semitism, and eventually the entire world will turn against us. We have to rise above the corporeal nature. This is what our development from generation to generation over time is bringing us to. It's lifting us more and more. Our ego is growing more and more. We can't fulfill it with different corporeal fulfillments. How many rags do you need? How many shoes? Doesn't matter what and how. Whatever you give to your ego, it won't be content. It can be satisfied only with a whole, complete, and eternal fulfillment. And this is possible only by the method of the wisdom of Kabbalah. What is the method of Kabbalah? It's actually the method of bestowal, and it's really the complete opposite. If we learn how can we mutually fulfill each other, then in that we can see our good future. So we don't have what to sell to mankind yet. We have to first develop it, realize it on ourselves, like in a laboratory, and afterwards to sell it to others. It's like manufacturing medicine. And why would mankind buy it if they can't stand us? Mankind will buy it because they hate us. And then they understand that there's something about us. Why do they hate us? You don't just hate someone. I don't simply hate this chair. What is there about it? But someone that influences me, that has power, that irritates me, that does something, that's in my face all the time. That's why I hate him. Every person in the world feels that Jews are doing something bad to everyone. And so we have to explain this to them. That all in all, we have the method of correction. And this is why they hate us. Because we're not publicizing it to everyone. We really have a remedy in our hands against all of mankind's problems. A remedy that allows a person to be whole and perfect and eternal, to be infinitely happy. And Jews have this kind of pill, and they're not giving it to anyone. How is it that the brilliant Jewish marketing mind is missing out on this opportunity? Because first of all, the Jews have to manufacture this remedy, this medicine, and then to also know how to market it. But you're saying that they'll profit from it immensely, so it's a kind of profit that can't be measured in the vessels that they have today. It's not dollars. It's an inner kind of profit. It's a mental elation that Jews lost thousands of years ago. So how to sell this to the Jewish people now? It's hard, but you have no choice. On the one hand, there are the Kabbalists that explain that there is such a thing. And on the other hand, the nations of the world, with their hate and the pressure that they put on the Jews, will eventually come together and deal with the Jewish people. And let's hope that the Jewish people will understand this and will start developing the remedy. Otherwise, they will develop it. The only question is, when? And due to what suffering and blows?